Hey everybody, it's Grandpa Bobby.
And I'm Grandpa Scott.
And today we thought we'd do something a little different. Rather than a travel video, we thought we'd make a video that just talks a little bit about the questions that we get asked when we travel.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how often people stop us when they see these two older guys around with all this video equipment, microphones, whatever. They have a tendency to want to ask questions.
So we thought today we'd put together a list of the top 10 questions that we get asked most frequently when we're traveling.
Yeah.
So here's the first one. It's funny, are you really gay, Grandpas?
The answer to that is, he's gay. I'm just very, very, very happy.
Yes, we are gay, and yes, we are grandpas. We have two amazing daughters, and they've given us 6 grandchildren, ages 8.5 to 29. In fact, that's one of the reasons why we make these videos, to encourage them to travel.
Yeah, that was a big part of it.
Okay, question number 2. How long have you been together? Let's see if he gets it right.
I got this right. We've been together over 44 years. We met in San Francisco in the late 1970s.
And how long have we been married?
We've been married...
See, I told you.
I got it. We've been married...
It'll be 15 years.
Yeah, it takes me a while. 15 years.
15 years.
Happily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happily.
Very, very happily married.
How long have you been traveling? Well, we made our first trip to Italy in 1984, if you can believe it. Back even when they were just on the Lira. And it was such a different way to make your travel plans back then.
Yeah, you had to use letters, or you had to make phone calls because there was no internet.
Nope, hadn't been invented yet. Number 4, how many countries have you been to?
Well over 20.
And over like 40-something states, but that doesn't mean we run out of countries or places we want to visit. There are always new places.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, we have a video. It's about exciting news. You can access it anytime here, and it'll let you know what we're going to be doing in 23 and 24. We're actually going to be taking our first cruise.
Yeah. That should be an adventure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we have more plans, especially now that COVID has lightened up, although not gone away. We feel a little more comfortable traveling.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you set up your trips?
We're very DIY. We like to do our research, look at the countries or the states that we want to go to, find out how LGBTQ friendly they are. We like to see what there is to see and how best we can do it, what the hotel rooms are.
Yeah, and we start off usually with a whole list of things we want to see, and it usually comes down to about 2 months worth of travel. And then we kind of winnow it down until we get to it where it's manageable for the time frame and for the budget that we've planned.
Yeah, we have a huge magnetic board, and we will write down on smaller little magnetic cards things we want to see, places we want to see, and then we put them up on the board and we will move them around as deemed necessary, and it really is helpful.
And this is not to say that travel and travel guides or trips aren't a great way to see things. As I said, we're going on our first cruise, but for us, we just like the ability to go off and have an adventure on our own.
Yeah.
Okay, what advice do you have for travelers?
Number 1 is go without any set or preconceived notions of where you're going. Go without any prejudice. Go with an open mind, an open heart, and a willingness just to enjoy new people, new cultures, new food, and absorb it all in.
And travel light.
No.
Nobody ever comes back from vacation and says, gee, I wish I had brought more suitcases. So you don't need that much, especially unless you're going to some place like the opera. Places are very casual in Europe, and there's no need to overpack.
Yeah, we've actually traveled for a month in a country with just one carry-on each.
Yeah, and just fine. They have laundromats everywhere. What do you like most about traveling?
Well, kind of said it already, but I love meeting new people. I like seeing new things. I like tasting new food. We're both foodies.
Can't you tell?
We live in Tucson. Tucson is one of only 2 UNESCO cities of gastronomy here in the United States. So that's what we really like, or I like.
You know, also what I like too is reconnecting with your own personal history. You know, unless you're a Native American here in the United States, everybody is an immigrant. And it's kind of nice to go back to see where your ancestors came from. It gives you a real sense of heritage, and we really appreciated that. Okay, number 8. What do you dislike about traveling?
Oh, this is easy. I hate air travel anymore. I am so tired of being treated like a sardine in a flying sardine can.
Yeah, it can get a little oppressive. Fortunately, we're both short, and there are ways to help mitigate that. You can, you know, try to book a bulkhead seat or the escape aisle seat over the wing, and if you can afford it, there are ways to upgrade. You don't always have to fly a business or first class. They do have more premium tourist class, so
Premium
we encourage
economy.
you to, you know, follow the deals and see where the best is to help alleviate that. Number 9, oh, I love this one. Does Scott always wear plaid?
Plaid is my favorite color.
It just seems like he always does. I swear to you, he does have a larger wardrobe, and in future videos, we'll make sure we mix it up a little more. What was your favorite travel destination? Ooh, that's a hard one.
This is very hard, unless they, you know what? You know what I think we got to do?
What?
I think we need to put together a video on like our 10 favorites, our 10 favorite places in Europe, our 10 favorite hiking trails, our 10 favorites, this and that.
Gosh, that's going to be hard. There's just so many, but to try to limit it down to 10 will be a challenge. But maybe we can see what we can come up with.
Yeah, look for that upcoming video on our 10 favorite places.
Yeah, and as we said, you know, we started off these videos to, you know, show our grandkids the world and encourage them to travel. But as we've been traveling around and talking to people, you know, people find it encouraging for them as well. You know, they figure if these 2 old farts can do it, they can do it too. So,
who are you calling an old fart?
I don't know, not you. But, you know, so maybe if we come up with our 10 places, that'll hopefully encourage somebody else to do it and to get on the road.
Yeah, and while we're at it, just a thank you to those that have been following us, those that have subscribed. We really appreciate it. We're not planning on becoming some big YouTube empire, but we do like to know who's following us, and we do like to hear your comments. So if you have any comments on any of our videos or this one, please enter them in the comment section, because we will get back. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love you to do that.
And please press the like button so that you're notified of any upcoming videos.
Yeah, that would be important, because we have some more coming out.
So until next time, happy travels.
And travel with your heart.